So here I am. I'm remaking my video from the other day, the final chapter of the vibration in the rear end, because for some reason it was upside down. Couldn't fix it. Couldn't figure out why I did it upside down, but it did. So again, got my truck back. Cost a decent amount of money to get it fixed, but you know what? Well worth the money. For everything, it was just shy of $2,300. I got the bill sitting next to me. They did an incredible job down at Downriver Spring and Alignment in Lincoln Park, Michigan. The manager, Steve, made sure that when I got my truck back, that everything, and I mean everything, was perfect. I've put 400 miles on this rear end in drive shaft, and I'll tell you right now, I've had it up to 122 mile an hour on GPS. Not a vibration, not a hum, not a growl, not anything other than straight as an arrow. No, God, it feels better than a brand new truck. I cannot say enough about Downriver Spring and Alignment. Now, I was talking about a place called Rolling Coal Customs in Romeo, Michigan, and a gentleman named Chuck. Well, I'm going to have to take that statement back because I wanted a new tune for my truck. I had the SCT, and it was just running, off-the-shelf canned tunes. I wasn't happy with it. So I was talking to him, and I told him I wanted a Hydra. Well, he was forcing DP on me. Well, I've heard some pretty nasty things about DP. One, that they run the most injector timing, which isn't good. You don't want to wash out the pistons too bad because that's how you blow holes in them. And the shift points are usually pretty gnarly. So I called Jody at DP Tuners, and when I sit there and I question him about it, he said that all those statements are false. That has never happened before. Yeah, there's proof that it has. And when I say that a gentleman at Rolling Coal Customs in Romeo, Michigan has suggested that if I have any questions to call him, he immediately knew his name. Didn't hesitate, didn't nothing. Which kind of made me wonder, what kind of kickbacks is Rolling Coal Customs getting from running DP tuners? So I started looking around, and I found another place called Night Shift Diesels, and they're in Oxford, Michigan. I explained to them what I was looking for. Oh, sorry, back to Rolling Coal Customs. When I started telling Chuck about my concerns, he actually started to kind of get a little rude. And what I mean by a little rude is he was talking about how, you can take all the, you can read on the internet whatever you want. I've been dealing with DP tuners for years, never had a problem, yada, yada. And he actually got rude. And, when I've got, 15, 20 different, people from all around the United States stating that they've had nothing but problem with DP, and it they're extremely outdated, it makes me want to ask more questions. So I did my homework on the Hydra, and I can't find one complaint about Hydra. So again, I called Night Shift Diesel last night. Actually, it was like 4 o'clock. And I told him what I was looking for, and he told me, he says, I got some Hydras on hand. We can turn around, we can get it put in for you, we can get it tuned for you, and on your way. So at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, rush hour, I drove an hour and a half to Oxford, and it was well worth it. I am running the Hydra tune now, and the 80 horsepower daily is more drivable and more potent, and the shift points are 1,000 times better. The performance, the throttle's response is 100 times better than the canned tunes from SCT, which really shocked me. Now, I got 15 tunes. Yes, I'm not going to lie. I did put the 140 tune on it, even though I don't have injectors. But my whole point for the 140 tune is because there are times that, I have anger issues. I will straight admit that, and I think we all can. But there's that idiot on the road with his window down that is being completely inconsiderate of everybody else, driving 60 in the 70 mile an hour left lane or the passing lane, and just doesn't want to move. So, or you got somebody tailgating you or whatnot. So what I use that tune for is if you're tailgating me, I promise you that I am going to roll coal all over you as a hint to get back. If you're an inconsiderate asshole on the road and you're taking up the left lane and your window's down, I promise you, by the time I'm done and passing you, the inside of your truck or car or Prius will reek of diesel. That's the whole point for that too. And now, like I said, I don't plan on, rolling coal on everybody or anything like that. But that's, kind of like my point. Instead of getting into a cussing match with somebody, I'll just nonchalantly drive past them and then roll on the throttle a little bit. No big deal. So, but yeah, here's my setup for the Hydra right here. Right now I'm running on the 80 horsepower daily tune. I've got a 140 tune. I have a 120 tune, a 100 tune. Performances, 80 performance, 80 daily, tow heavy, tow light. I have three high idle tunes. And the reason why I wanted 3 is because all of my cold weather package stuff works. Exhaust back pressure valve, intake heater, and my fuel bowl heater. It all works. EVP works perfectly. So, by the way, I was telling you guys about downriver spring and alignment earlier. This is Steve, the manager. This guy, when I got my truck, made sure that truck ran perfect. No vibrations, no nothing. And this is downriver spring and alignment. As you can see, it's a small shop. But you know what? They do incredible work. They really do. I cannot say enough about them. Right now, like I said, it feels like my truck is brand spanking new. But anyway, I will update the rest of this video later, and I will finish telling you guys about the Hydra that I just put on and how I like that also. But yeah, all right. Good night. God bless. 7-3 love.